This guy pretend to be different than the polyglot YouTubers, but he's not really that much different. He's full of bullshit. I have 3 weeks to learn Arabic, really? With Duolingo and Mondly. Can you learn Arabic in a month or less? I don't believe so. You're full of bullshit. You cannot learn anything in 3 weeks. You're full of bullshit. Especially Arabic, you cannot learn anything in 3 weeks. You are full of bullshit.
is 3 weeks is nothing. And that's actually a really dangerous people get wrong in language speaker to judge us basically and tell us who won, so expect that in about a month. But reason number 2 is to discuss just how realistic is it to learn anything reasonable of a language in 1 month, because this is something I feel that a lot of people get wrong in language learning. They think, without consciously thinking it, they think you need at least 2 years to learn a language, and in a way that's true. You need 2 years to learn a language really, really well. But then they think any progress, therefore, made in 3 weeks will be basically immeasurable, because they think out of 2 years, 3 weeks is nothing. And that's actually a really dangerous way to think, because if 3 weeks is nothing, if any progress in that time is immeasurable, then it doesn't make any sense to do anything right now. It doesn't make any sense to sacrifice things like, I don't know, waking up early or whatever you need to do. So you just put it off next week. And before you know it, those 2 years have gone, because 2 years is just week after week. It's 104 weeks. That's all 2 years is. So if I was trying to learn Arabic for this challenge in 2 years, would I care that the last week, my bad week, has been pretty much wasted? No, of course not. But now I see it as having wasted 7 days out of 31, so I only have 24 left. And my friend has a jump on me, sure, but ask yourself, would it be reasonable to do 2 hours a day for a month? I think it is. Despite my terrible start, I think most people have 2 hours to burn out of every day. And in total, for a month, that's 62 hours. I guarantee you that you can learn something useful of a language in 62 hours. Even a hard language like Arabic or Japanese, that's a really long time. If this was French or Swedish...
You are full of bullshit and you cannot do that. You can just learn few beginner stuff or few words or few sentences. You cannot learn Arabic, not even high level, in 3 weeks. You cannot learn anything in 3 weeks. You're full of bullshit. Not even French or other language also you cannot learn in 3 weeks. You're full of bullshit.
Swedish that we were talking about, and in my opinion those are the 2 easiest languages for English speakers. That would get you well and truly into conversational territory. Well and truly. Like, that wouldn't be a bad conversation. That would be quite an in-depth conversation. So you might think it's bold of me to sit here and talk about how much of a language I can learn in the coming 3 weeks when that is yet to happen, and especially given the last week. But I just wanted to use this to highlight the flaw in the thinking of a lot of people, and that is language learning is a long haul, therefore today doesn't matter. Today does matter. Today is 1 day of another 360.
Yes, today does matter, and you can learn you can learn something every day. Yes, you can learn something every day, but that still doesn't mean you can learn a language in 3 weeks. You cannot learn a language in 3 weeks. You cannot become high level in a language in 3 weeks. You are full of bullshit. You only do this to get viewers and subscribers. You only do this bullshit to get viewers and subscribers. You're full of bullshit.
65 days that make up this year. And in that time, you can learn a lot of a language. If not to fluency, whatever you want to call fluency, you can learn a very large amount of a language. So I'm filming it with 3 weeks to go.
You're full of bullshit. You cannot learn a high amount in 3 weeks. You can learn some sentence and some stuff, but you will not become high level in 3 weeks. You cannot have longer conversation after learning for 3 weeks. You're full of bullshit.
But by the time you're watching this, there's probably only 2 weeks left before we're supposed to check in with each other and see how much the other one has learned. So stay tuned for that. As you can see, this channel is very, very small, but I always try to make the best content I can. I try to make language learning tangible and simple, and it really helps me with my motivation when you subscribe. Thank you to all the people who have done that.
You're full of bullshit. You only say this to get viewers and subscribers. You cannot learn a language or high level in a language in only 3 weeks. You're full of bullshit. Especially Arabic, you're not going to learn anything in 3 weeks. I challenge you to prove how much Arabic you can speak. You're full of bullshit. You're full of bullshit. Now this video is 1 year ago. This video is 1 year ago. Let's see how much Arabic you have learned. I want to test you and see how much Arabic you have learned. I'm sure every language you just do for 3 weeks. Like now you say, make a video, oh, let's learn Arabic for 3 weeks. Then after a month or something, you make a video, oh, learn Swedish or German or learn Chinese for 3 weeks. Just so you can, every month you can add another language or try to learn another language. It's just entertainment. It's just entertainment to get viewers. It's only entertainment to get viewers and subscribers. You're full of bullshit. You are same like the polyglot YouTubers. You do it a different way. Maybe you do it a different way, but it's same bullshit. It's same kind of bullshit, only to get viewers and subscribers. You're full of bullshit. And look, he support Lindy Boots here. Awesome, well done, Lindy. Because this Lindy shit, she's going to be on some Bulgarian TV. I have seen and showed your Hungarian, the Hungarian, when you speak, you cannot speak, you only edit. You edit every few seconds. And they put you on their TV. Really? I hope you're going to speak in English on their TV show. I hope you're going to speak in English, or I hope they're going to edit for you. I hope they will edit for you or fake it with you, or else you're going to tell them in English. Maybe you will tell them in English. You're full of bullshit, all of you. Let's see here. And look, he make video before about Ikena that he don't believe him, that he can learn a language fast, but then he do same kind of stuff. So where is your Arabic after these 3 weeks? I want to see if there's something about it. Okay, here, don't try to learn Arabic in a month fast. So where is your Arabic? Here, I have 3 weeks to learn Arabic. And then here, he make a video, don't try to learn Arabic. Why, you did not learn anything or what?
Do not try to learn Arabic or any other language for that matter in a month. Why? Because it's impossible? No. Because it's really easy? No, obviously. Not because it is easy, but because it is hard. The reason you should not learn a language in a month is because that goal will actually wind up with you not having learnt very much of that language in a month and not spending the month very efficiently.
In the last video you play smart. in the last video you play smart and say that, oh, you're going to learn the language and blah blah blah, you're going to learn Arabic in 3 weeks and you can reach high level in 3 weeks or make longer conversation after 3 weeks, and now you tell them that they should not do it. You're full of bullshit. You just but at least you admit that it's not good idea. At least you admit it's not a good idea. But in the first video you keep playing smart why it's a good idea and that you can do it. You play smart in the first video. Here you show that you could not do it.
I'm going to get to why and what you can do if you're doing a short language learning challenge like this so that you can make the most of the month. Hi guys, my name's Lamont. Welcome to Days of French and Swedish. I'm having a hard time transitioning to that brand new channel name, but this channel is all about language learning.
So why you're not speaking in Arabic? I want to hear you speaking in Arabic. You play smart in the first video.
Principles, techniques, methodology, fun and games, all that kind of stuff. So if you like language learning stuff, you can click subscribe if you're interested in language learning principles. Like twice, I think. What? Twice. I definitely sent it to you, and you said, "I'll watch it later." Because
I will.
The reason that it's been so long coming is that I did actually get a native Arabic speaker to help us out with judging our Arabic, although that never really happened, to be honest. Her name's Wasan, and I want to thank her for doing that. And Michael, they both came to my house and we filmed this video, but there's just a lot of footage, like over 2 hours of footage from 2 cameras, so we're talking 4 hours total, and I had to cut it down to some kind of video that I could give you guys a message from, because that's what it's all about. It's actually about what you can take away from this. So I'm just going to show some very, very brief highlights of that conversation to show what we kind of thought of the whole experiment, and I will actually show us attempting to speak Arabic sometime in this video.
I know his YouTube channel, but I don't know yours. So what do you do? Do you even have one?
I don't have a YouTube channel. I've never been in a YouTube video before.
The only way my channel can be bigger than anyone's is for that channel to not exist. Michael is a friend of mine of just over a year whom I met through language learning at a kind of language exchange club that he runs here in our city, Wollongong, Australia.
Like actually.
Interesting.
Cling on every word I say.
Whether I should take an Iraqi daring me to do something.
Learn a language. You say 1 month's enough to learn. Really.
Learn Arabic in 3 weeks or 1 month, but he's not speaking Arabic. Where do you speak Arabic? Only you speak English.
Say, if you only look at it in the sense of I can speak.
Picture it like a jigsaw puzzle. A language is like a 15,000 piece jigsaw puzzle. That you sit down with a dictionary and try to learn every word that's listed in the unabridged Robert French dictionary, which I just...
Okay. Learn Arabic with a French dictionary. When are you going to speak Arabic? When are you going to speak Arabic?
I want to show you that I recently got because... I will show you that now, as promised. But just so you know, neither of us was happy with how much we learned. Neither of us was happy with how the month went because of not only how much time we did or did not get to spend on Arabic, but also because of the approach that we thought would work really well.
So many excuses. So many excuses. So many excuses. In the first video, he keep playing smart. In the first video, he is playing smart. Oh, you can learn Arabic or you can learn language in 3 weeks. Blah, blah, blah. Playing smart. And now you have so many excuses. Now you have so many excuses. I was busy. And this excuse. So many excuses.
but was actually very debilitating and we didn't enjoy it at all.
صباح الخير.
صباح النور يا خير.
كيف الحال؟
صباح النور الخير. صباح النور الخير. They don't know anything. They can only say good morning. Good morning and how are you?
أنا كويس شكرا. وأنت كيف حالك؟
بخير.
كيف حالك is for a girl. It's not for a boy. كيف حالك is for female. كيف حالك is for female, not for a boy. Really? So you learn Arabic in 3 weeks, or in 1 month. You learn Arabic in 1 month, but you don't know the difference between speaking to a boy or a girl, like female or male. كيف حالك is for female. If you talk to a guy, to a man, you don't say كيف حالك. You say كيف حالك. To a guy, you say كيف حالك. لك. To a girl, you say كيف حالك. لك. You don't even know the difference, and only you say very easy things. You can teach this to a little kid. This thing you can teach to a little kid in few minutes, or you don't even need 1 month. It's you only say like, good morning, how are you? And then he say, I'm fine. And then you ask him back, how are you also? Like, is this what you learn in 1 month?
شكرا. أنت تتكلم عربي جيدا جدا. كم
شكرا.
كم عمرك؟
كم عمرك? It's not كم عمرك, it's كم عمرك. عمرك. You cannot say عين. You cannot say the letter عين. You cannot even pronounce the letter عين correctly. You cannot pronounce anything correctly. All your pronunciation is wrong. And you only learn very simple things. Don't play smart next time. Don't play smart.
America.
Look, edit. He could not remember what كم عمرك means. كم عمرك means how old are you. كم عمرك means how old are you. That's why he make an edit. Because he cannot remember. Like, كم عمرك, what does it mean? What does it mean? He cannot remember. Let's see again. There's some edit there. Ask him how old are you, كم عمرك, then he don't remember what it means.
شكرا.
Look, now he will ask him how old are you, كم عمرك, then he cannot remember. There's an edit. After there's an edit because he cannot remember.
كم عمرك؟
كم عمرك؟
See, there was an edit there. There was an edit. كم عمرك? He cannot remember. Then they make an edit. You will see now when the guy on the right side, he keep thinking كم عمرك? Then there's an edit. They do make an edit because they cut it out. He cannot remember.
شكرا.
كم عمرك؟
كم عمرك؟
Look, now there will be an edit now after a few seconds because he cannot remember. You see, there was an edit. He cannot remember what it means. You play smart and say you will learn Arabic in 3 weeks. You play smart and say you will learn Arabic in 3 weeks. You only learn few words and few questions. Just question and answer. Just to learn some question answer. Just to learn good morning and then some question like how are you? How old are you? I can speak Arabic, like that. Just to learn few simple things. Don't play smart next time.
التي تتكلمها.
أنا أتكلم قليلا عربي، قليلا فارسي، فرنسي، هولندي، وألماني.
جيد.
He just said that he can speak Arabic and Farsi and Dutch, like that. He just saying which language he can speak, because she asked him what language you can speak. It's just very, very simple question, and they have practiced it. Also, they edit. There was some edit before. When they edit, it means that she can tell them what to say next. It's very fake. Don't play smart next time. You're fake also, same like the polyglot YouTubers. You're also fake.
Kalilan Ukraine.
Ukraini. Yeah.
And you say you can speak a little Ukraine. Everything you just say, I can speak a little of this language, a little of this language, a little of this language. You're all full of bullshit. And there was an edit there.
Francie, Hollandi.
After you speak now, there will be an edit. I think because the guy on the right side who plays smart, he don't know how to speak in Arabic, so they edit. Then maybe she tell him what to say. Maybe she told him what to say. Don't play smart. You cannot speak the language. Your video is edited and fake. Your video is edited and fake. You cannot speak Arabic, and you only say few simple stuff. You only say few simple stuff, and same time it's edited. The video is edited. You are fake. You are fake. Don't play smart.
Alamani.
Jade.
Kalilan Ukraine.
Ukraini.
Look, now there'll be an edit. After this guy finished talking, there's some edit before the next guy talk. There's some edit before she asks the next guy a question. Now she will ask the next guy a question. There's some edit before she asks him. I think she told him the answer. She told him, I will ask you this question, then you have to answer me like this. Then he practiced what he will say. Like if she tell him, say, أنا أتكلم إنجليزي, I can speak English, then she can tell him what to say, and then after she will continue the video, they will continue the video after she tell him what to say. So it's very fake. It's very fake because she will tell him she can speak Arabic. The girl can speak Arabic. So she tell them what to say, and then they will say what she tell them. She will tell them what to say, then they will say it. And then they will cut out what she tell them how to say it. It's very fake.
Yeah.
Look, there was some edit there.
Ukraini. Yeah.
There was some edit there just before he speak. If you know about editing, then there's some edit just before the guy on the right side speak. There's some edit just before he speak, because it's very fake.
Kalilan Ukraine.
Ukraini.
Yeah.
أنا بتكلم إنجليزي فرنساوي وسويدي
Swedish. He just say that he can speak English and French and Swedish.
شوية عربي.
And a little Arabic. Yeah, you can speak a little Arabic, really. Just you learn few words, a few sentences, and also it's edited. It's edited, it's fake. You're full of bullshit.
هذا جيد جدا.
I think we both felt that most of the month was spent being inefficient in an
So that's it. That's it. These few questions that is also edited and fake. Few questions edited and fake. Just you only say simple things like good morning, how are you, what language can you speak, just few simple things, and then also you edit it. That's what you say you can learn in 3 weeks. You're full of bullshit. You're full of bullshit. You're same like the polyglot YouTubers. You're same like them, and the way you make your channel, just you pretend that you're not same like the polyglot YouTubers, but you're same like them. Just you try to make your channel look different, that you try to look like you're not same like the polyglot YouTubers. You try to do it in a different way. You do it in a different way, but you're same like them. You're also full of bullshit.
effort to be more efficient, so we actually tripped ourselves up. The other thing is we had no time to prepare for it at all. So originally we agreed on MSA, but then discovered that resources for that are a little bit sketchy, and it's a very weird language to learn because it's not actually anyone's native language.
Do you know the history of MSA? Like, I think that would be interesting. Like, or at least like how long it's been around for. Like, is it a relatively modern construction?
No, it's really old and ancient.
MSA, modern standard.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess so.
They called it was modern at the time.
How do we make this young and appealing to kids?
It's not
This old Arabic. Let's call it modern.
But that was 2 weeks of the month basically spent dilly-dallying, for want of a better word, around which language we were even learning. So should you do a short-term language learning challenge? I just found that, like, the month really annoying in that way. And if I ever did this again, I would go longer, like 3 months for like a hardish language and 2 months for something like Spanish or Italian. But also, I would say I want to do I'm going to do 120 hours of Italian in 2 months, so 2 hours a day. So that way, like, when I've done my 2 hours for the day, I feel like I've done enough. Whereas with this month, I kept going like, oh, yeah.
You're not very bad, same like the polyglot YouTubers, because at least you show that you didn't learn anything in 1 month, but still you are full of bullshit. You're not totally bad, same like the polyglot YouTubers, but still you're full of bullshit. You're also trying to get attention by, look, I'm trying to learn a language in short time or something like that. You're still full of bullshit. You're not bad, same like the polyglot YouTubers, but still you're full of bullshit. And also you make videos together with the polyglot YouTubers, some of them. You are a little bit bullshit guy also. I don't really support what you're doing. You're not bad, same like the polyglot YouTubers, but still you're not 100% good or honest like that. There are also things I don't like about this channel. Like, I don't really totally support what this channel is doing. And you didn't learn Arabic in 3 weeks. You just play smart in the first video. Look, I will learn Arabic in 3 weeks or something like that. Just bullshit. And here you have a video about Luca Lampariello. How Luca Lampariello learned 14 languages. The secret of polyglot champion. Really? So you are supporting them? Like, you still support them if you make this kind of videos? Even if you don't support them 100%, but still you are supporting them somehow. And they also comment your videos. Look, this language girl that I made video about, she comment your video. You have communication with the scammers. You have communication with the scammers, even if you don't make exactly same kind of videos, but you have communication with them. Let's see what you say in the video. Let's hear and listen what you will say in the video.
Lamont from the Reykjavik Review, where I discuss foreign language series and films, as well as secrets and tips and tricks to learn foreign languages so that you can understand those series and films. So why should you trust what I have to say about a different person, Luca Lampariello? Well, it's for a few reasons. The first is that he's very humble and tends not to actually advertise the fact that he can speak 14 languages outside of trying to grow his business. And
really, he can speak 14 languages? You're full of bullshit.
Of course, when you're trying to grow a business, people tend to be a little bit skeptical about any claims you have to make. Whereas if someone else says, hey, look at this thing, I've got nothing to do with it, but it's really good, those claims tend to carry more weight. The other reason is that I'm going to pack everything I know about Luca's philosophy for language learning into this one video. Now, by all means, go and watch his videos after you've watched this one. You should definitely do that. But you'll find they tend to be more about specific aspects of language learning rather than the whole philosophy. Well, there's good news and bad news here, and which news is which is going to depend on what kind of person you are. Confused yet? You should be. The good news is that if you're someone who wants to learn more languages than you already speak, you can do it. I assure you, it doesn't even matter why. Your motivation does not come into it as... And now, I know lots, but they're only as a result of learning Swedish. Now, before it starts sounding like I'm flexing, because I'm not, here comes the bad news. And whether or not it's bad news will depend on you. There is no secret. I'm going to qualify that, but what I mean by that for now...
A lot of speaking, but nothing useful.
I want to be careful not to misrepresent myself or Luca here. I am not saying, and nor would Luca say, that there are not inefficient and efficient ways to learn a language. Of course there are. Some of the other videos on my channel are about efficiency in your language learning. But efficiency does not mean bypassing the process entirely. Efficiency is about getting the self-help lessons into very short, digestible videos. They're good for your life. You would have to spend about 6 months before you reached proficiency in that language. And you might think, well, I could spend 5 hours a day, today, tomorrow, even the next day. I could do 5 hours a day, 3 days in a row. And it may be fun for about those first a day of reading that you've committed to, even when you prefer fun, is how Luca has learned 14 languages. And it's how I've learned 2. And does so for about 2 years. And he's been going through that process for about 25 years. That is how he's learned 14 languages. Do you see what I mean about difficult and necessary? Do you see what I mean? Go for coffees with native memorizing verb conjugation tables. I've never done any of that. It's not necessary or efficient or fun. It's just difficult and stupid. Ooh. You should read stories. You should watch films and series in your target language. You should go for coffees with native speakers and speak to them in your target language. All those things are fun, but difficult and necessary may mean something like sticking to the target language even when they ask you something really complicated that you'd much prefer to answer in English. It may mean doing the 20 minutes a day of reading that you've committed to, even when you prefer to watch TV. Because if you're only doing this because it's fun, then the second it stops being fun is when you'll stop doing it. As far as I know, Luca spends about 2 hours a day on the language that he's actively learning and does so for about 2 years. And he's been going through that process for about 25 years. That is how he's learned 14 languages. Do you see what I mean about difficult and necessary? Do you see what I mean about there being no secret ingredient? It's just you. You can learn 14 languages if you want to. You just have to be prepared to accept that it's going to take a very long time and hard work. Consistently doing what is necessary to learn a language, whether it's difficult or fun, is how Luca has learned 14 languages, and it's how I've learned 2. Because 2's the same. 2 and counting. Guys, I realize this video didn't contain any specific advice as to how to learn a language, but I do have some of that content.
No specific advice. He made a 7-minute video, nothing useful. 7-minute video, nothing useful. There's no specific advice.
Because 2's the same. 2 and counting. Guys,
Listen what he will say.
I realize this video didn't contain any specific advice as to how to learn a language, but I do have some of that content. Because 2's
no specific advice, just bullshit.
The same. 2 and counting. Guys, I realize this video didn't contain any specific advice as to how to learn a language, but I do have some of that content. Because 2's the same. 2 and counting. Guys, I realize this video didn't contain any specific advice as to how to learn a language, but I do have some of that content on my channel, so subscribe and see my other videos. Has learned 14 languages, and it's how I've learned 2. Because 2's the same. 2 and counting. Guys, I realize this video didn't contain any specific advice as to how to learn a language, but I do have some of that content on my channel, so subscribe.
No specific advice, just bullshit. Just bullshit and supporting this nonsense. Supporting and saying that Luca Lampariello learned 14 language. Really, he learned 14 language? I don't believe Luca Lampariello can speak 14 language. I don't believe he can speak 14 language at a high level. Maybe Luca Lamparello knows some beginner stuff. Maybe he just learned some beginner stuff. He don't speak 14 language. And you support the scammers because you are bullshit. You support the scammers and you follow them and talk with them. You are full of bullshit. And look here, he makes some video about 12 best free language learning apps. And then also look here, I quit French. Look this video here, I quit French. He says that he quit French, and he says admitting I was wrong. So you quit Arabic, you quit French, you quit everything you quit, everything you are wrong or quit. You did not learn anything. And here you have a video with Steve Kaufman. You are supporting the polyglot scammers. You are not much better. You support the polyglot scammers and you communicate with them. You are not much better. Or maybe you are better. You are better than them. You're not totally bad, but still you communicate with the scammers. You communicate with the polyglot scammers and you support them. But at least you do admit when you do mistakes, or you don't pretend that you can speak 10 or 20 or 30 language. You don't pretend that you can speak many language, but still you are communicating with the polyglot scammers and you support them. You're not that much better like that. You are better, but still you are not doing correct. Like you're also fake. Like you just do anything to get subscribers and viewers. You're just making some bullshit videos to get subscribers and viewers. 10 mistakes I made with my first foreign language. Everything you make mistakes, you're not fluent in anything, you're just bullshitting people. And here you make a video with this Stefano guy speaking many language. You're also bullshit. You're also bullshit. Just bullshit to get viewers and subscribers. A lot of bullshit just to get viewers and subscribers, and then you will make commercial for different apps. You make commercial for different apps and just a lot of bullshit. Your channel is just bullshit. You keep pretending that, oh, you're very different from the polyglot YouTubers, and you want to pretend that you are much better, but your channel is just bullshit. Your channel is just bullshit just to get viewers and subscribers. And here this guy, Days of French, he have this video about Ikena, and another guy, he say, did they learn a language in a week? And then he write on the thumbnail, no they didn't. So I will say the same to you also. Did you learn Arabic in 3 weeks or 1 month? No, you didn't. You write bad about Ikena if he learned a language in 3 weeks or in 1 week, if I can learn a language in 1 week or not. But then you're doing the same. You also did not learn Arabic in 3 weeks. Look here, description, did they learn a language in a week? A response to Nathaniel Drew and Ikena. Nathaniel Drew and Ikena both claimed in YouTube video titles that they learned a language in a week. Nathaniel Drew has a video called I learned Italian in 7 days, and Ikena has videos called I learned Spanish in 7 days. Neither of these claims is true. Okay, but your claim is also not true. Your claim about learning Arabic in 3 weeks is also not true. Look here, Ikena, he make a comment here. Ikena write to him. Ikena write to him, and then he will respond Ikena normally, like as if there's nothing wrong. He say if he will do the video again, then he will only critique Nathaniel. He will not critique Ikena. Really? Because you don't think Ikena is fake and liar? You communicate with I canna. You are full of bullshit. And same time, you criticize I canna. You criticize I canna and this Nathaniel and say that they didn't learn a language in 1 week. You say they didn't learn a language in 1 week. You say they didn't learn a language in 1 week, and I tell you, you didn't learn Arabic in 3 weeks. You didn't learn Arabic in 3 weeks. You didn't learn Arabic in 3 weeks. You're full of bullshit. And your video here, 14 minutes, and only you said few things in Arabic and it was edited. Only you said few things in Arabic and it was edited and fake. Edited and fake, and only you said few things in Arabic and your pronunciation was wrong. The pronunciation was wrong. And same time, you didn't really know the language. And also you didn't know the difference between talking to a male and female. You don't know the difference between talking to a male and female. Your pronunciation is wrong. Only you ask few simple things. You can learn these things not in 1 month or 3 weeks. You can learn these things in few minutes or few hours. In few hours you can learn how to say good morning, how are you, and say that you're fine, and say how many language can you speak. I can speak English, French or Swedish. You can say this. The few things you said in this video, you can learn it in few hours. You can learn these few things in few hours if someone tell you how to say it. Even the Arabic girl with you, she can tell you what to say. Like if you want to make the video now, even without studying, even without you study Arabic, if they find someone who never studied Arabic before and this girl speak Arabic, she can sit with them and she will tell them, I will ask you, or she will tell them, say Sabah al Khair. Sabah al Khair means good morning. She can tell them, say Sabah al Khair means good morning. Then they can make the video. Then one guy will say Sabah al Khair and the other guy will say Sabah al Khair. Then they will record that. Then maybe she will tell them, okay, you can ask him. She will tell them what to ask and how to say in Arabic. She can tell them, you can ask him, how are you? It means kif halak. Then the guy will say kif halak. She can just tell them what to say. They only say very, very few things. They only say 2-3 questions and 2-3 answers like that. The girl who sit and speak with them in Arabic, she can tell them, ask this question, how to say it, and then they will say it, and then she will tell them how to answer the question. She can just tell them that and make the video. They don't even need to study for 1 month. Maybe they never studied the Arabic. Maybe they just sit together for a few hours, sit and talking together. Then she tell them how to say, how are you? And I'm fine. What language do you speak? I speak this language. Also, it was edited. It was edited so she could just sit and tell them, say this, then they will repeat. She can tell them what to say, then they will repeat after her. She can tell them what to say, then they will repeat after her, and after they can just edit the video and remove when she tell them how to say it. It's totally fake. Even if they learned these few things don't even take a month to learn. Those few things you can learn in few hours or something like that. It's just like only good morning, how are you? I'm fine. What language can you speak? I can speak this language. Only 3 or 4 things. They only said 3 or 4 things in Arabic, and the pronunciation was bad, and they don't know the difference between male and female. They only said 3 or 4 things. 3 or 4 things. It took you 1 month to learn how to say 3 or 4 things, and you think you can speak a lot of Arabic because you can say 3 or 4 things? Just because you can say good morning, how are you? I'm fine. What language can you speak? I can speak English, French, Swedish, like that. You can only say this 3-4 things. Then you think you can speak Arabic? You think you learned Arabic? You think you can have a long conversation in Arabic? You're full of bullshit. You're bullshit, same like the polyglot YouTubers. You're also bullshit. The polyglot YouTubers are more fake than you, but you're bullshit, and you're working with the polyglot YouTubers. You work together with them. You talk with them, you communicate with them, you make videos about them, and you're texting with them. You have communication with them. You're also full of bullshit. You're not much better. You pretend that you're better, but still you're also not much better. You're also full of bullshit. Look, this guy, Days of French and Swedish. You have video with Steve Kaufman. And here also look. If you're interested in the program that Steve and I talk about in this video, link Q, you can get 30% or 35% off a 1-year subscription, which also helps me to make more good language learning content. So look, he's working together with the scammers or a fake polyglot like that. He worked together with them, and then he will criticize me and say that I'm criticizing him. You're working together with them, or you make videos with them, and you communicate with them, you're texting with them. You text with the fake polyglots, and also you show their app here, like his app, LinkQ app, and that you can get 35% off. So what is it you want to say? You want to say you're better than them because you don't make videos saying that you can speak many language. Just because you don't make videos saying you can speak many language, it doesn't make you 100% real or honest. You're not 100% real or honest when you support this kind of people. You should know that Steve Kaufman and Luca Lampariello and also Lindy Boats, that they cannot speak all those language that they say they can speak. Then Steve Kaufman and Luca Lampariello and Lindy Boats, they're not 100% honest about how many language they can speak, but still you communicate with them. So you're not 100% honest. If you communicate with them, then you're not 100% honest. Even if you're an honest person, but you should not communicate with them. Like, if they're lying and not good and fake polyglots, if those polyglots are fake and lying, then you should not talk with them or communicate with them. Same like me, I don't want to communicate with them or make videos with fake polyglot because they are lying. I don't want to make videos with them because I think what they're doing is wrong. That's why I don't want to make video with them. So why you make video with them or talking with them and supporting them? Okay, let's watch this nonsense guy. He tell me that I don't understand English because I'm not native English speaker, and he make a lot of excuses. Look the title of the video. I have 3 weeks to learn Arabic. I have 3 weeks to learn Arabic, and after he will say, I didn't claim to be able to speak Arabic then or 3 weeks later or now. And then he'll want to say that I'm saying something that is not true. Your video title says I have 3 weeks to learn Arabic. 3 weeks to learn Arabic. If someone read that title, they will think that you have 3 weeks to learn the language, like being fluent in the language or being high level in the language. So don't bullshit me and say that that's not what you're saying. You make some clickbait title fooling people, and after you will say that's not what you mean. You're full of bullshit. Also, you communicate with the polyglot scammers and you support them. And first he made a comment where he insulted me and said that I need a doctor. Now he removed that comment to hide how he insulted me. I think he removed that comment where he insulted me, but I already recorded before, so I'm going to show that also. Also, a person like him, all his YouTube channel is about language learning. Then he should know that in 3 weeks or 1 month you cannot learn so much from the language. Also, even if it's just something he do for fun or entertainment, just to see how much he can learn in 3 weeks or 1 month, that's nonsense. A professional language learning person will not make a video like, oh, I'm like making some video like how much can I learn in 3 weeks or in 1 month, like that. He will not make like a competition. He will not make language learning like some kind of competition or some kind of fun or game like that. He's not being professional and he's full of lies. And then he do same like the polyglot YouTubers. And their supporters. Then he will say that my English is not good enough to understand. He will just blame my English and my English understanding. Even if I did not understand everything 100% like he say, then still his title, what does his title say? The video title, I have 3 weeks to learn Arabic. What does that mean? If someone say I have 3 weeks to learn Arabic, it means that he has 3 weeks to be high level in Arabic or learn the language. He's just bullshitting people, and after he will blame me. And then he say my English is functional as if I was just some very low level of English, like as if I was just someone who could say few phrases in English. If anyone watch my videos, they will know that my English maybe it's not very very high level, but it's still not very low level, that it's only functional. Functional is like someone who just can say, like, who can go to the grocery store and say, can I have some bread? How much? Okay, thank you, goodbye, like that. Here I found on Google the meaning of functional in a language. So he's saying that I can only introduce myself or say a few things, or you say yes or no. Really? Are you stupid or what? Watch my YouTube videos, you will see that I can say much more than this in English and understand much more in English. I'm good in English. You just make excuses to hide your lies. You will blame my English level. If functional, then it's just someone who can say few things only. My English is not only functional. My English is, I would say, it's like high level, or maybe I don't understand everything in English, but it's still high level and I do understand what you're saying. So don't make excuse about it's my English. And you say the title didn't say that. The title didn't say that you will learn Arabic in 3 weeks, or that you will learn the language in 3 weeks, really? What does the title say? I have 3 weeks to learn Arabic. I have 3 weeks to learn Arabic. Even if it doesn't say that he will learn, even if it doesn't say he will learn Arabic in 3 weeks, but still it's clickbait and people can misunderstand it or think that he means that he will learn Arabic in 3 weeks and then they will look his video. You are fooling people and doing some clickbait. You are not being totally honest. Okay, if I'm wrong, like you say, why you don't respond my comments for 3 days now? I made some comments later here where I will ask him why he communicate with the polyglot YouTubers who are liars and not honest, who are fake, and then he did not respond me. If I'm the one who is not honest or not saying the truth or misunderstanding, like you say, then why you don't respond when I ask you why you communicate with the polyglot YouTubers? In the next comment, I will ask him why he communicate with the polyglot YouTubers and why he support them. Then he don't respond. Lindy Boats on her community, on her YouTube community, the other day she made a story that she got an interview or that she will be on Hungarian TV show, and I already showed that she cannot speak Hungarian in my videos where I show that she is faking it and editing it. She's faking and editing it, but then this guy, he make comment on that. He make comment on her news or community where he tell her congratulations or where he tell her that it's good. The one comment I show, he congrat her. Why you congrat her if she's fake and liar? And then I tell him here that I will delete my comment and my comment here if he tell me why he communicate with these people, the fake polyglot. Then he don't respond. For 3 days he never respond because he know that he is communicating with the fake polyglot YouTubers and he make money from that. Even if he don't do same like them, even if he don't upload polyglot videos or videos where he acts same like the polyglot YouTubers, but he have video about Luca Lampariello, where he talk about Luca Lampariello and say that he can speak 14 language. Even I don't believe Luca Lampariello can speak 14 language high level. Maybe he can speak some language, but not 14. I don't believe Luca Lamparello can speak 14 language high level, but still this guy will make a video saying that Luca Lamparello can speak 14 language high level. And same time, this guy of this YouTube channel, he also have a video with Steve Kaufman where they speak together. I think something about Swedish and French, because he was learning Swedish and French, this guy. So I have some video with Steve Kaufman, and also Steve Kaufman, as I'm sure he's also fake polyglot, because it's very obvious. Like when you say that you can speak so many language, then I don't believe that it's true. Even I did not make video of Steve Kaufman yet or of Luca Lampariello, but I don't believe they can speak all this language. It's also not real. And Steve Kaufman have his own app. Steve Kaufman have his own language learning app, LingQ of Steve Kaufman. And in the video of this guy who have this YouTube channel here, this guy have a video with Steve Kaufman, and in the description there is some commercial about this LingQ and other things like that, and some that he will make money from that. So he make that video with Steve Kaufman to also not only to talk with Steve Kaufman, he make it look like he do it to talk with Steve Kaufman, but he actually do it so he can make commercial about Steve Kaufman's app LingQ. Then he will also make money from that. So he communicate with the fake polyglot YouTubers to make money. You support the fake polyglot YouTubers because you make money from that. Even you know they're fake and liar, but you support them and make money from supporting them. If you make money from supporting the fake polyglot YouTubers, and you also, like, if you support them and make money also from supporting them, that makes you also not honest and not good. Not only you support them, also you make money from supporting them. So you are not much better than them. Even if you're not very bad like them, even if you're not making fake polyglot videos, even if you don't make fake polyglot videos, but you make video with Steve Kaufman and his app like that, talking about, or you mention his app in your description and make money from that, and you support Lindy Boats, and you also make video about Luca Lampariello, you communicate with the fake polyglot YouTubers, you communicate with them and you support them and you make money from that. So you are also not honest, and you are also making money from lying to people and making money from not being honest. So don't pretend that you are much better than them. And you did lie about the title here is a lie when you say I have 3 weeks to learn Arabic. Anyone who try to use their brain, they will know that you are making some lie that you are going to learn Arabic in 3 weeks, or that you're going to learn a lot of Arabic in 3 weeks. You did not learn a lot of Arabic in 3 weeks. You only said few phrases, few answers and question in Arabic, and it was edited. You only said few answer and question in Arabic, and it was very edited. You're fake. Here, look, you have a video with a polyglot YouTuber also. This polyglot blew my mind. He make videos with polyglot YouTubers, and then he pretend that he is not fake. Fluent in Mandarin in 18 months, since how he did it. And Italian guy speak a bunch of weird language. He make video with this Stefano also, who is fake polyglot. He make videos with fake polyglot YouTubers, and then he want to tell me that he is not same like them. Look, Italian guy speaking 9 language in 16 minutes. I think I mentioned this guy also before on my YouTube channel, I'm not sure. Look, speaking 9 language in 16 minutes. Really? Every language like 1 minute or 1/2 minute like that? If you support the fake polyglot YouTubers, you're not much better than them. Even if you don't make polyglot videos of yourself, you're still supporting them. And here the one with Steve Kaufman here. He also have with other people, I think, on his channel. You can look his channel later if you want, this guy. These days of French and Swedish. Even if you don't make your own polyglot videos where you speak many language, even if you don't pretend to speak many language. Maybe you don't pretend to speak many language, and you don't pretend to be a polyglot YouTuber, but you communicate with the fake polyglot YouTubers, and you make money from communicating with them, and you support them, even you know that they're fake and lying, still you make videos with them. If you know that they're fake and liars and cannot speak all this language, why you communicate with them? Why you make videos with them? Why you communicate with them and support them? And look here. If you're interested in the program that Steve and I talk about in this video, link you. So we talk about it in the video. We talk about the app, link you in the video. It says you can get 30% off a 1-year subscription, which also helped me to make more good language learning, which also helps me to make more good language learning content. How can it help him? It means that he make money from this. It means if you make this 1-year subscription to this link you, then you will get money from it. And look here, in this link it says French and Swedish in the end, so it's from his channel. Look, it's the app of Steve Kaufman, but the guy who will get, like, Steve Kaufman and his channel and his app will get some money, but the guy of this channel also will get some thing also. This guy from this channel, French and Swedish, will also get some money because it's the link from his channel. And here also italki can get $10 credit. Do you like the music? Blah blah blah, like that. Look, he also make money from this. He communicate with the fake polyglot YouTubers and make money from that. You support the fake polyglot YouTubers, you make money from supporting them. You support the fake liars and make money from that. Don't pretend you are better than them. Just because you don't make polyglot videos, just because you don't pretend to speak many language, just because you don't pretend to speak many language, just because you don't do that doesn't mean that you're much better. You are still making money from lying to people. When you support the liars and scammers, when you support the fake polyglot YouTubers and make money from that, then you're also not honest. You're not honest. Did you tell people that this polyglot YouTubers cannot speak many language? Did you tell them that Lindy bots are fake and cannot speak 10 or 12 or certain language? Did you do that in your videos? No, you did not tell that Lindy bots cannot speak 10 or 12 language or certain language. You actually go to her channel and support her and tell her congratulations for being on this TV channel, the Hungarian. You actually support her. Did you make videos saying that Luca Lamparello cannot speak 14 language? No, you actually make a video saying that he can speak 14 language and make a video talking about that. And you make a video also supporting this polyglot YouTuber here, the one you speak with in Swedish like that. And you make video supporting the guy that you say that he can speak 9 language or a bunch of language. This Italian guy, you support him, the Italian polyglot. You support Steve Kaufman. You support many polyglot YouTubers, even you know they're liars. You don't say that they're fake or liars or that they cannot speak this language. You don't say that they cannot speak the language. You actually support them and make it look like they can speak the language. And then same time you make money from that. So you are not much better. Just because you don't make polyglot videos yourself doesn't mean that you're honest. Just because you don't make polyglot videos doesn't mean that you're honest. You are not honest. You're not honest. You're supporting the fake polyglot YouTubers, and you support what they're doing, and you make it look like they can speak all this language when you support them. And same time you make money from supporting them when you talk about this italki and link you and like that, and you make money from this. You are not much better. You are still also not honest. You are not honest person. Even if you don't make polyglot videos, even if you don't make polyglot videos, even if you don't pretend to be a polyglot, you're still not honest. Even if you don't pretend to be a polyglot YouTuber, you're still not honest, and you're supporting the scammers, you're supporting the liars, you make money from supporting the scammers and the liars. You are not much better. So don't play smart on me. Don't play smart on me and tell me that my English is not good enough or I'm not native speaker of English. Don't play smart on me and just try to make it look like I'm the one who is wrong. Don't try to make it look like I'm the one who is wrong. I'm not the one who support the scammers or make money from supporting the scammers. You are the one who support the fake polyglot YouTubers. You're the one who make money from supporting the liars and scammers. So don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me when you're the one who is not honest. Here is the comment where he insult me and tell me to get a doctor. Look, I think you need to examine your critical analysis skills, and by examine, I mean have a doctor examine them, because you won't be able to do it, obviously. Okay, so you tell me to get a doctor to examine me and my critical skills, really? At least I am not a liar like you. At least I don't do same like you. You support the polyglot scammers. You support the fake polyglot scammers, and you make money from supporting them. Go look at yourself first before you talk. Look at yourself first before you talk. You communicate with the fake polyglot YouTubers and scammers. You communicate with them and you support them, and you make money from communicating with them and supporting them. So I think I am much better than you. I'm not liar, same like you. I don't say that the polyglot YouTubers are real, same like you. You support them. I don't do same like you. I don't support the scammers. You support the scammers because you are also a liar. And your video is edited. You have 2 or 3 edit in your video. When you didn't know how to speak in Arabic, then there was some edit, so you could fake it. You fake it in your video, and I have proof that it's fake because I show where you edit. You are fake and liar, and you only said few things in Arabic. Misunderstanding or not, it doesn't matter. Misunderstanding or not, it doesn't matter. because these two videos are not really the biggest problem with you and your channel. These two videos of you trying to learn Arabic is not really the biggest problem. The biggest problem of your channel is that you are a liar and you communicate with the scammers. You communicate with the fake polyglot YouTubers and you make money from communicating with them. You support the fake polyglot YouTubers and you make money supporting them. And you don't say that they're liars and scammers. You don't say that they're liars or scammers. You don't say that they cannot speak all this language. You actually support them. You support the fake polyglot YouTubers. And when you support them, you actually make people think that they can speak all this language. When you don't say that they cannot speak the language, then people think they can, because you support them and make video with them and make video of them. Then people will think, since you say they're real, then they'll think they're real. When you make it look like the fake polyglot YouTubers are real, then people will think they're real. So it means that you are lying to people. You are a big liar and you are supporting the liars and scammers. You support the fake polyglot YouTubers. So don't play smart on me when you support the scammers. Why you don't answer my question? Why don't answer my questions here? Why you don't answer my questions if you think you are real and not lying to people? I also ask you here why you support Lindy Boats and Luca Lampariello and other polyglot YouTubers when it's obvious they are lying about how many languages they can speak. Why you support them when you know that they're lying? Why you support the liars and scammers? Why you don't answer my questions? For 3 days you don't answer my questions about why you communicate and support with Lindy Boats and Luca Lampariello and Steve Kaufman and other polyglot YouTubers. Why you never respond for 3 days? Because you don't have any good response or answer to this. You don't have any good response or answer to why you support the liars and scammers, the fake polyglot YouTubers. And I know why you do it, because you make money from that. You make money from supporting the fake polyglot YouTubers. You make money from italki and this LinkQ app, this language learning apps. You make money from them. You make money from supporting the fake polyglot YouTubers. Don't pretend you're much better than them, because you're not. You're not much better than the polyglot YouTubers, even if you don't make fake videos about how many languages you can speak, even if you don't make videos that you can speak many languages, but still you support the polyglot YouTubers, you support the scammers, and you make money from supporting the scammers. You're not much better. You're not much better than them. So don't play smart. Don't play smart. Don't act like you're better than me, or that something wrong with me, or telling me that I cannot understand English good. Don't tell me that I cannot understand English good, or that my English is not native English and that I cannot understand you. You are supporting the scammers. You make money from supporting the scammers. You support the fake polyglot YouTubers and you make money from supporting them. Don't play smart, Mr. Smart Guy. Don't play smart on me. You are fake liar supporting the liars. You make money supporting the liars. So you tell me that you did not say that you will learn Arabic in 3 weeks or 1 month, that you did not claim that you will learn the language. Really, you did not claim that. Not only you lie in your video, then also you lie in the comment to me. You lie in the comment to me, and then you make it look like I'm the one who is wrong. And look, language learning challenge. What language learning challenge? Do you think it's a game? And you say I have 3 weeks to learn Arabic language. So you just try to get viewers by doing like this. Let's see here.
Hi there.
Look, his video title, I have 3 weeks to learn Arabic language, learning challenge with Duolingo Arabic and Mondly. And look here, he said that he did not claim that he will learn Arabic in 3 weeks or 1 month, but what does he say in the description? What does the description say? You tell me, he said that my English is not good. Okay, guys, everyone watching, let's see if my English is not good, if I do not understand English. Read the description. Can you learn Arabic in less than a year? Better yet, can you learn Arabic in a month or less? What does that mean? Can you learn Arabic in a month or less? What does that mean? Can you learn Arabic in a month or less? Did he not say here that he will try to learn Arabic in a month or less? Is this not somehow trying to fool people that he want to try to learn Arabic in a month or less? I'm the one who don't understand English. Read your own description and your own title. Read your own title and your own description. Read your own title and your own description before you blame me and say that, or before you say that you did not say this. You say that you did not say you will learn Arabic in 3 weeks or 1 month. What does your video description say here? even if you did not claim that you will learn Arabic in 3 weeks or 1 month, even if you did not claim it, but still your description and title, everything is like clickbait, and you write it in a way that looks like you want to learn it in 3 weeks or 1 month. Don't bullshit me. Don't bullshit me. I know what your title and text is saying and your description is saying. Don't bullshit me. Don't bullshit me. We can all see that you're trying to bullshit people. And every smart person know that you do this kind of title to try to get many viewers, because most people know that learning Arabic is very difficult. Most people know learning Arabic is very difficult. So when they read this kind of title, I have 3 weeks to learn Arabic, you know that will get many viewers. You know this kind of title will get many viewers because many people know that it's hard to learn Arabic and takes very long to learn Arabic. And same time, you know, there are many Arab people who will watch it. You know that this one title and video will make many Arab people watch it. Don't play stupid. You are making some bullshit video. You make some bullshit nonsense challenge to get viewers. You make some bullshit challenge just to get viewers. Don't bullshit me. Don't bullshit. Also, you're not serious about learning the language. If you're serious about learning the language, you're serious about learning Arabic, why you only do some challenge for 3 weeks or 1 month? Why after you did not continue learning Arabic? Why after not continue learning Arabic and make some video after 6 months or 1 year or something? This video is 1 year ago. This video is it's almost 2 years ago, like 28 July 2019. 28 July 2019. So why did you not try to learn Arabic for 2 years? Only you want to do some challenge to get viewers. Only you do some challenge to get viewers. It's just some kind of entertainment or nonsense to get viewers. You're full of bullshit. You are full of bullshit. Same like the polyglot YouTubers, only doing bullshit to get viewers. Only doing bullshit to get viewers. You're not serious about learning the language. Maybe next time you will make some challenge to learn Chinese or some other language. Just some challenge, but you're not really trying to learn a language. You're not trying to learn a language. You just do some challenge. You just doing this for fun. Just some challenge, just to get viewers and just to make money from some learning language apps. Just to make money from learning language apps and make money from YouTube. You are full of bullshit. You're not really trying to learn a language. You're not trying to learn a language. You only do this for entertainment. Why now 2 years later you did not learn anything? Why now 2 years later you did not continue learning the language? Why did not continue learning Arabic? Because you have no actually plan to learn Arabic. You have no plan to learn Arabic. You don't have any plan to learn any language. Only you do it to get viewers. Only you do this kind of bullshit challenge to get viewers and subscribers and to make money from language learning apps and to make money communicating with other fake polyglot YouTubers. You're just full of bullshit. Don't write bullshit to me when you are the one who is bullshit. Don't write some bullshit nonsense to me when you are the one who is bullshit. And this is also a proof that you support scammers or believe in scammers. Yes, it is a bad news what happened. It is a bad news. If he died, it's a bad news, but it doesn't change that he was a scammer. It doesn't change that he was a scammer. Lausho, Moses, it doesn't change that he was a scammer. And you do support him with your comment here or your news here. See, he says some people have comment on his videos with suggestion that he should do an exposed video on him, but he don't want to do that. You say it would never happen. You are working with the scammers, that's why. You are working with the scammers, that's why. The only exposed video you made was of Ikena, but only to say that he cannot learn a language in 1 week. That's the only thing you did. And after you communicate with Ikena also. And then he say he could only speak to an A1, A2, or possibly B1 level. Really? So you think he could speak 50 language or more than 50 language to A1 or A2 or B1 level? You think he could? So you believe that he can speak 50 language or more? Really, you believe he can speak 50 language or more? You are supporting scammers because you are a scammer. Or you're not scammer the same way like them. You're not lying about how many language you can speak, but you support the fake polyglot scammers. You have videos with them and you communicate with them and you do support them and you make money also from supporting them. You make money from those language learning apps and supporting some of the polyglot scammers.